Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations with Candace. I'm Candace and we're going to be conversing today. It's been 2 weeks with this hair and it's time to take it down. So let's get started. The most important thing when taking down your hair is going in small sections. It doesn't matter if you have braids or you went braidless. You need to work in small sections so you can make sure you don't cut your hair. I can't tell you this enough. I did have one instance where I wasn't wearing a cap between the synthetic hair and my hair, and I actually cut my hair. So I'm very careful now. I just go along the front of my head first and I cut a couple pieces at a time. This really does not take long, maybe 10 minutes or so. The best way to make sure you don't cut your hair is to be mindful of the texture of the synthetic hair versus your hair. Usually, our hair is not as rough as synthetic hair, so it's really good to know where your hands are, know where the scissors are, and only cut the synthetic hair. Throughout this process, when I separate my hair, I make sure that I stop and I feel for my plaits underneath the hair before I even start cutting in that area. And the reason why I do that is because even though I know I have the cap on, when I pull my hair away from my head, it will also lift my hair, my real hair. And I don't want to accidentally cut my hair. When you get to the back, I would say go in even smaller sections because you can't see the back of your head. I use two mirrors for this. Usually I'm in the bathroom and then I have one mirror on the side. I need to be able to see the angles as much as possible. This part always reminds me of the monkeys picking the bugs out of each other's hair. But what I'm doing now that I've cut most of the hair is pulling the small bit of hair that's left, and the loop should come undone really easily. If it doesn't, I just get my scissors and I cut a little bit closer. Sometimes this hair does knot up, so you do have to take your scissors and actually cut the knot. And doing that should make it come out easier. So I looked down at my floor and realized the pile of hair that was down there looked like a puppy, like a really soft, furry puppy. It You can't see it, but when I do my hair, I look down and I see the mess that I've made. So that was funny to me. Now, obviously, I'm impatient. If you haven't learned that by now, I'm very impatient. I should have waited until I took all the loops out, but I tried to take my cap off before I unlooped everything, and it just made it harder. Don't be like me. Please just unloop it all before you try to take your cap off. It'll make it so much easier for you. If you do your takedown right and you don't cut the cap, you can use the cap again and again and again and again. Um, that way, you can save a couple dollars here and there and buy something else with it. So that's what I did here. I did not cut my cap. There have been times that I did cut the cap, and it's not that big of a deal, but I do like to save a little penny here and there. And that's it for cutting the hair out. And now I am unraveling my own hair. There will be some pieces of synthetic hair left in your hair, so just take them out as you unbraid. I had rubber bands in some of my plaits, so I had to cut those out. I'm not cutting my hair, I was just cutting the rubber bands. Um, Undoing my hair right now is kind of tough because my hair is actually sweaty because I just left the gym. But I knew that when I got home from the gym, I was ready to get this hair out. Should have waited for my hair to dry because your hair is fragile when it's wet, but I didn't have time to be waiting. I was ready to get this hair off. I hope this takedown video was helpful for you. With new styles, I always wonder how people take them down, and I usually have a pretty good idea, but I just wanted to share my method. If you do yours a different way, let me know, or if you try it this way, also let me know. I rarely try to reuse hair. Once I loop it on and I know that the hair is going to knot, I don't even try to unloop it. I just cut it. So if you unloop yours, let me know if you've actually saved hair like this to use over and over.